Hey guys, so here we have the Nintendo Switch 2 trailer to react to. Now, this console has been leaked quite a bit, pretty verifiable leaks, so we're gonna hope that they were wrong, but I doubt it. Anyway, let's see. Maybe there's something new that they're gonna show that I haven't seen before. Okay, we have the old Nintendo Switch. Okay, it's gonna be bigger. It's gonna be panel snapped. That stand looks like it would break easily, to be honest, especially with this being a kid's device and all that, or a family device. So that thing about them being like mouse, you can use it as a mouse with leaks, but that is cool. Jeez, show me something different, please. Okay. There is. Okay, so you can play Mario Kart 8. Alright, more courses coming to Mario Kart 8. Yeah, so that's why they showed Mario Kart 8, because they were showing the backwards compatibility. So more DLC courses for that game, which is cool for people who love that game. It was the most sold game on the Nintendo Switch. I really hope that's not Mario Kart 9, because that looks way too similar to Mario Kart 8. Like, that's not gonna lie, this whole trailer is kind of like, it shouldn't be called Nintendo Switch 2. It should be called Nintendo Switch 1.1 or something. Because this was not impressive at all. I'm still waiting for more. I'm like waiting for the Nintendo logo to go off and something else to come up, but no, that's all they showed. That is terrible. Let's rewatch and see that I missed something. Here's another issue. Maybe it won't be as bad as I think it will be, but I can imagine, you see these connections here? If a kid or something puts them on the wrong way, like, that looks so fragile. It looks like it would be easy to break if like someone's not being careful with how they put them on. Or maybe if you take it off and you're taking it off, like pulling it, you could bend that little connection there. But maybe that's me nitpicking. It does look kind of fragile though, if you know what I mean. What's with the black bars? Do you know how like the black bars are around the side? It kind of looks like you're looking into a letterbox a little bit. Is this actually a different game? That might be Mario Kart 9. I see a different cart for sure. All right, this kind of looks like Mario Kart 8 with a new coat of paint and some DLC, and they're calling it Mario Kart 9. I'm a bit spoiled as a Smash Bros. Fan because when they make a new game, they make a new game. They don't like, here's a reskin. There's so little to see. I want to say more because I don't want the video to be boring, but this is literally Nintendo Switch 1.5. Yeah, this is trash. I used to be a big Nintendo fan, and to see them do this half-assed of a job is sad. Like, I don't want. It's good when gaming has like all the consoles are pretty good, so there's tight competition. There's no reason for me to get a Nintendo Switch 2 if this is all it is. Like right now, I have a console called Lenovo Legion Go, and it's basically like a Nintendo Switch, but you can actually use the Steam to buy your games, and you can use it. The console is more expensive, like a lot more expensive. I think it's like if you want a terabyte version of it, um, it's like 700 euro or something. But it pays for itself in the long term because Steam has so many sales and all that. Eventually, after like, it depends on how often you buy games, I guess. But I don't even buy too many games, honestly. But I've made my money back in terms of how much I've saved. Um, in comparison to what I would have had to buy if I was playing on Nintendo Switch. Now that's kinda, but not for a good reason, because if I was on the Nintendo Switch, I wouldn't actually be able to buy the games I wanted to play. Like I couldn't buy Tekken, I couldn't buy Street Fighter, I couldn't even play Fortnite at like a stable frame rate. So even though that's a free game, there wouldn't be a point in playing it, or buying the skins or any of that stuff. Um, there's a lot of freedom I have with like a PC console hybrid that I will not have if I was to go back to a Nintendo system, and it's a freedom that I'm definitely not gonna give up. If this is all they're if this is all they're showing, that mouse idea, I actually it's already done. Um, you can use one of the Joy Cons on the Lenovo Legion Go as a mouse, so that's actually not a Nintendo original idea. That I can already do that. So one of the only unique features of the Nintendo Switch 2, I can already do it. Um, the only other stuff that this would be offering that my console I have right now doesn't offer is Nintendo games. Well, actually, that's not even true because I could use an emulator. Ah, oh, fuck. Does Nintendo actually offer anything? I'm not even trying to shit talk. I'm trying to seriously think, is there any reason at all, even at the most generous of, I don't know how to say it, but like most lenient, most stretchy of stretches, is there any reason to buy a Nintendo Switch over what I already have? And I don't think there is. One reason would be to support Nintendo, which I never want to do because Nintendo were so occupied on sending out cease and desist forms to Smash Bros. Tournaments rather than actually helping the game or the community. They rather say, fuck you, you're playing a game that's too old, move on to the next one, or stop doing what you're doing. It sucks. Yeah, Nintendo has actually not been very nice to their community. Even their fan games. If you make a fan game, um, I forgot what it was, but it was one Metroid game, some fan thing, and that got shut down. There's a bunch of Pokemon mods that were shut down. So yeah, just there's there's not enough goodwill for me to want to go back to Nintendo, and even if there was, there's not any reason. They're not showing me anything that I haven't seen before or I can already do. I will say the stand on my Lenovo Legion Go cannot go that far back. So that's one thing. That's one flex they have. I wonder why this Joy-Con doesn't have the home button as well. Since they both have the picture button, right? Because funny enough, it was actually this Christmas. My big sister, she got a Nintendo Switch for her kids, and I was playing it with my niece, right? And she had the remote that was taking all the pictures, and I couldn't take pictures back whenever I win or like I do something cool. It'd only be she scores a strike in bowling and takes all the pictures, and when I get a strike, I can't do the same. So I was like, that's unfair. Now that problem is fixed, but a new problem has arisen where, well, it was an old problem too. That if we're using, if you're player two, you can't press the home button. That is so, look at the amount of time wasting in this trailer, though. Do you know what's really happened? And it's sad, but it's true. When Pokemon got so successful, they stopped trying after a while. They were like, okay, we only need the name and a slight innovation here or there, and that's it. Just throw on the Pokemon logo and people will buy it. Because you could see in Sword and Shield, like, they didn't give a fuck. Uh, And there's a sequel to Sword and Shield. I forgot what it's called. It was so mid. Um, but yeah, they just completely gave up with the Pokemon series, and Nintendo, I think they've done the same thing. They're like, this is a Nintendo property. We have the Nintendo logo. We have Mario and all those characters, and that's all we need. We don't really need to try anymore. And this trailer is proof they've given up to me, and it's fine by me because I've already given up on Nintendo myself. All right, peace out.